All right, adventurers. Welcome to another 36-hour adventure video. Excuse me. All right. So, what are we going to talk about today? Let's see. So, today, I'm going to talk about some compact storage. So, you know that when you go to your fast food restaurants, you always get these little condiment packages, salts, peppers, ketchups, mustards. And what do? We usually just open up a drawer, toss them in there, close them, and never look at them again, right? Then when we go somewhere, uh, say a picnic, or or we go camping, there's always that one item that we're missing, right? And you think about it, well, man, I had a whole bunch of those in my drawer. I should have brought those. But then we end up tossing them away. So I figured, why don't we use these items when we go camping? So I thought about this right here. This is called a Milwaukee Packout. And as you can see, Packout, it's already written there for you. So if you don't want to advertise a company or whatever, you erase that part. You can have the lightning bolt in the Packout, write your name or whatever. But anyways, so what I like about this is it has 5 containers or 5 sections, 4 small ones and 1 large one. It is thin, about 3 fingers. I'll have my tape measure here. I do have a shop, right? But it's very small. So basically, this is almost like the size of a tablet of paper that you would use in an office. It does come with a handle, and it is securely locked on both ends. So I'll show you what we carry in ours here. Let me just if you do have if you do have Milwaukee product, this does have a locking mechanism, so then you can attach it to the Milwaukee Packout units that they have. But anyways, let me show you what we have here. And voila. Oops, sorry about that. Actually, let me just open it this way. That way you can see the whole entire container. All right. So within my container that I carry, I use this for an overnighter, 2 nights. It's just really simple things that, I don't want to dig through my storage bin. I don't want to dig through the back of my truck. I don't want to dig through the bed of my truck. I just want something simple that I can see the color and I say, okay, there's a red container. That's what I'm actually looking for. Pick it up by the handle and get what I need. So basically, all I have in here is teas, sugars. I tell you, these things do come in handy. Little salt packages that you get from the fast food restaurants. Throw them in there. Um, for my water, I do carry, water flavors, so I don't just drink water and get bored. Now, I know maybe I'll get a lot of flack for this, but that's okay. Some people like to, they like to do get the coffee and do the pour overs, or get the French presses and then, drink freshly ground coffee, which is, I don't have a problem with that. But, you know, this is not a bad deal. These little instant ones, all you have to do, boil some water, put it in your cup, rip, pour. You can fold this, put it in your pocket when you get home, when you stop somewhere, just toss it in the trash can, and you're done. Very little trash footprint, right? Other way, you have to clean the basket, you have to remove the grounds. It's just messy. At least for me, it is. This other one here, more teas, little pistachios, more nuts. Again, it's sort of like a little snack box. At the same time, it can become sort of like your roadside emergency kit. At least you'll have something. Sometimes that you do get caught up, in a traffic jam. There could be an incident in front of you, and you'll be sitting there for quite a while. At least you'll have something to snack on. Um, I take instant oatmeals. I usually put 3 of them in here. I usually will have one for breakfast every time I'm out, so that works out. And again, the ketchups and the hot sauces. You might be eating ramen, want to add a little flavor to it. Um, you might be eating a burger. You want ketchup for it. No ketchup on hot dogs, at least not for me. But again, you have all these little essentials that'll work, you know, in a pinch. And again, the nice thing about this pack also is that it does have a seal around the lid. So when you close it, it gives it a nice protective seal from the elements. Now, I personally haven't dropped this in the water, or I haven't left it out in the rainstorm to see if it actually is waterproof. But again, it's still good. It fits within my camping storage bins. Again, because it's thin, so it'll lay down at the bottom, and then I can lay everything on top. Stanley does make, again, I keep saying Stanley. Milwaukee does make a larger pack out organizer, also rigid. I do have the larger rigid one, which I'll show you in another video. But I like this one, again, because it's thin and everything that I need is in here. So I don't have to overload it with stuff that I don't need. But again, you can find this at Home Depot. You can go online and find these packs. Again, it's a great pack. And it even has a little hole here where you can secure it with a little lock if you don't want anybody to get into your stuff. But again, I just thought I would share this with you, and hoping that this might help you out on one of your trips, or maybe it'll give you an idea for something that will work for you. Maybe this will work for you, maybe it won't, but at least it'll give you an idea of what you can do with one of these. Okay, so remember, get out there and do your adventuring and keep your fire stoked.